Super Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. 7:10 in the morning. It's 56 degrees. Let's go back to the 80s. Go and rock that vote. Good morning, folks. Welcome back. It's Charlie. Just got off the bus and I noticed right off the bat we be having a film crew this morning over here at Centennial Square. Let's go see what they're doing. They're doing something over here. They get the reflector from above. A few months ago, actually, I think it was at the other house. I was watching some late night TV. Oh, I got off work late, and it was like midnight, and I think Mission Impossible was on, and it was like an old Mission Impossible, like way back. I'm not sure if it was like, yeah, it was like way early 30s or 70s, 30s, and they showed it was like some sort of foreign land or something. I think in the Arabs or something, because they're always doing those kind of Far Eastern shots and stuff like that. A lot of espionage in the Far East. But they were coming out and they had the City Hall part blocked off. And but yeah, there's, if you ever see movies or TV shows, this whole area for locals and people that have lived here and stuff like that, or have passed by, they're like, hey, that almost looks like. So many times this place, and this has been, what was that one big movie? They did some sort of big Hollywood movie that ended up turning out to be a bit of a flop. J-Lo's husband. I think it was back in the like untouchable eras in the 20s or 30s and stuff like that, something like that. But it took place here. And then they were doing some filming over in front of the Centennial. Yeah. All right, we got to go up. Ooh, it's Warner Brothers. All right, we got to edit, upload, and we'll run around for a little bit, see what's going on this Super Tuesday. Oh, there's at the convention center. Maybe they're voting at the convention center? They got the metal detectors in the front. Shut up, Charlie. Show us. Something or rather's going on over there. I'm not sure if it's a citizenship, because I don't see the... It does look official. They got flowers and roses and stuff. But I don't see the ladies with the folding things for the documents for your citizenship, your graduation papers, I guess. We'll find out. Okay, that guy turned into a duck. He did something really weird. God. Oh, goodness. Insane day so far. So we're waiting over here on South Fair Oaks for the next bus to take us to South Pass. And then I noticed this, and I'm like, that has never been here. And then I remembered seeing something, I remember something late last year in the paper doing something about this. And then I think heard mention again about a couple of months ago that they did the dedication. So, yeah. Alright. Still waiting on the bus. Waiting on the bus. I'd get one of those and travel across the country. Hell yes. was also kind of thinking of maybe just doing something next week here local. Maybe do Mama Lou's dumpling house for like lunch or dinner. Do dinner. See, if I keep something local, I could stay out a little bit later. For me, it's just the whole being time-wise, and I don't like traveling on the buses and subways anymore during later in the evening again. That is so cool. Soda jerks. Do it. Apply. This place is great. So, you know, it'd be kind of cool. It's just that there are so many now, just so many insane attacks happening again, all over again, you know, more and more. And the more mentioned now is just, you know, homeless person. The other day, now that I remember, a homeless guy. First of all, LA got a contract with some sort of automated car service, so they're gonna be the first ones here. I think in a few months, by late summer or something like that, if not by the fall. So they already talked about, I guess they're already like in the Frisco area, canoe house. And oh crap, recalibration time. Oh, it's like a crime scene or something. CSI. Oh, that's an annoying sound. Oof. Alright, just past the Mickey D's. Although, you know what, I gotta say, one thing that is like my favorite from like the 80s was the bagel breakfast sandwich. And they brought it back. I don't know for how long, but it's like, yay! And Shamrock Shake. Gonna get one. Not today though. Past the McD's to the Krispy Kreme. It's Tuesday, Super TWO Day. You get 2 free donuts for Super Tuesday. 2 donuts for today here at Krispy Kreme. Participating, I would say, in legalese, right? For their sakes. And I got they had some they had some hats out. Because I'm working on a package for my daughter, so I think she'd get a kick out of it. She can goof around. Look at me. I would. Rite Aid. So I guess we're losing Rite Aids across the country. It's kind of sad to see. Younger generations, I know you guys don't get it, but see that red oval? That's what it was before. They were a great little pharmacy / convenience mart, and they always featured a lot of as seen on TV products. They were the original ones basically that showcased, because they had kind of like new from Ronco or new from K-Tel. Get it at your Thrifty, Save-Ons, and I think it was Longco at the time. It was Thrifties and Save-On. Save-On was another great one. They got sucked into the abyss of no return. And no, it's just some companies just, I don't know, maybe just definitely poor management, mismanagement, from whatever level it is, from the main board to, I don't know. First of all, then everything started getting this ugly. Thrifties kind of looked a lot more homey, as it were, you know, more inviting, more like a part of the community. This is an isolation of a look. Definitely wanting to be different, just like the new Starbucks do with their shipping container type of stores, and just making very minimalist. Everything's minimalist though, right? all these new eateries and like a lot of Disney new hotels that have been remodeled have gotten away with the good side roadside motel type of convenience and feel, and gone more to the Formica days and shit. But you get to pay for more, and definitely for a lot less. The Rialto making a slow and steady comeback. Bone swearing nails and spawn. We are now open. Mama's Brick Oven Pizza. Also kind of down here because I had seen someone from Pasadena posted a photo. Is like, oh, now we know what's coming into the old Vaughn's property. If you recall, Vaughn's Pavilion, which is the luxury or the high end of Vaughn's supermarkets, is over on that block. And then they had Vaughn's over here. So they had the shishi kind and then the regular peasant store. Isn't that weird? So they kind of had like the corner market. So then they were going to, I guess, part of, I think, the proposed merger with Vaughn's and Kroger Company, especially out here. That was gonna create a monopoly right off the bat. It was like, whoa, okay, you're reducing our choices for competitive prices. How are you gonna? What's going on here? But it didn't go through, I guess. Court said, yeah, no. So, but anyway, this property I think was already sold, and everyone was like, what's going to come in here? That's a huge footprint, you know, just to sit empty down here in South Pasadena, affecting the rest of business real estate and, you know, everything. Because when one big place like that out here in California, and more like in Southern California and these kind of areas out here, they go empty for too long. Further venturers are just like, yeah, we have to do a little more study and stuff like that. So, but we know, someone posted that this is going to be a place is big, okay? It's going to be a Trader Joe's. Now, I don't know if it's going to encompass the entirety of wall to wall all the way to the back. That was a big store. That's quite a big store. It is equally sized as the pavilions, but the pavilions had more of the finer cheeses. If you are, it's kind of a Whole Foods, a little bit more higher end with the finer cheeses and wines and such, and bakery items and Parisian style with a deli and whites the bay lady, you know, all the bells and whistles. So, see, that just didn't like that. That was kind of weird. I always thought, so that's for the wealthier people, and this is more for the poorer people. Golden China. Love that place. Oh yeah, that is gonna be big though. And that's, gotta say though, if that's gonna be at least an extra 100+ jobs alone. That's just like, I would say, during the off season, during the season, like summer, and then, you know, coming up into the holiday season and then dying off again. That's a lot of, easily, Noah. Well, the routes I worked, God, I can't remember how many, but at least 200 people plus, because you gotta, yeah. Be interesting. I'm pretty excited about that, to see a huge Trader Joe's. And then what say of the one on, well, they're gonna have to keep the original one up there on South Arroyo. So yeah, all right, let's get back and chill and go to work. And we got one day off. I think the schedule comes out tomorrow though. Okay. It's a cute store. They just recently did the outside sometime about a year and a half ago. So it's all fancy and new and stuff. So yeah, it used to be, it was kind of weird. Pavilions over here, and on this corner of Vaughn's. So interesting, right? Okay, beauty shot. You want to live down here. So this is South Fair Oaks. I always love this stretch down over here, and then it runs, if you continue down to the south, keep to the right, then it goes into Alhambra at the beginning of Car Row, Main Street. So when you see the first, well, the signs for Main Street or Car Row, you turn left, and then that's kind of starts the promenade, the entrance to Alhambra. And then you continue east, and then you go into downtown Alhambra, where we're at the movie theater and such. And then if you continue down here but turn left instead down Huntington, you can continue to Huntington all the way into like part of Temple City and Arcadia, but then you can just turn south or to the right immediately on Garfield, and it'll take you post Car Row and into the entrance of downtown. Yeah, I know. It's a trip. Or you just continue south either way, and then you'll come into like Monterey Park, I think, and then going down into like a small portion of South Pasadena, or not South Pasadena, but South El Monte and stuff, and other mixes of LA. And then it gets really industrious and stuff like that. Quite a while. That whole area, that whole part of Los Angeles, is a mix of urban and industrial, old shipping that's been turned many a times over. I think there were a couple of lots back in the day that hosted military tractors and gear and stuff like that. You know, still part of the Cold War and everything. That was like the one thing that we saw everywhere, all over dotted Southland, all over Los Angeles, were storages of military vehicles, equipments, jeeps, the cannons and stuff like that, and then oil derricks. That was it. You know, we were still well into, in the Cold War and everything, so it was preparedness and everything, especially out here in Southern California, Los Angeles. So. But yeah, it's nice down there, and then it gets. I haven't been down there in a long time. It gets kind of mixed. It's growing quickly. It's definitely. It's the San Gabriel area is predominantly Asian. Yeah, it's all Asian. Like, great food and everything. It's just. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's just weird. Could also do Prince Street Pizza properly. Just trying to now. It's just that as soon as I get paid next week, I gotta throw at least $200 into electricity. That won't pay at all, but I gotta whittle that thing down. God, that thing is just. Electricity is so expensive here in Pasadena, and even when I was homeless, I was keeping tabs on it from other people that were in the neighborhood, homeowners and property owners that were complaining about that. And more so during, actually, they shot up as quickly as you saw me tracking the gas prices out here in Southern California, or Los Angeles, namely. Everybody like on the Nextdoor app was going, oh my God, I just got like a $300-400 bill at the end of this month, and it was really pretty messed up. And I was like, oh, that's scary. Holy crap, I'm glad I don't have to pay utilities. Now, a couple of years later, guess where I'm at? Check it out. Say hello to new legal Americans. Very cool. Welcome to America. I just looked up at the site. 1,300 new Americans, legal Americans. Very, very cool. Definitely perfect for Super Tuesday. It's very cool living here with so much this kind of activity and everything. So many people just don't really realize how many different kind of courts that we have here in Pasadena, and buildings that we pass by every day, especially down where I live. That section, that whole section, that whole intersection. They're just everywhere here in Pasadena. So there's courts for this, courts for that. And of course, you know, we have the Ninth Circuit Court over here. So, really cool. Maybe these new Americans will be more motivated to work. I hope so, because current America, they'd be happy with a 4-day or 3-day work week. I hope you folks are a little smarter than our so-called base. Only a few people now left, taking photos and cleaning up. That was pretty cool today. Pretty neat. What will the morrow bring? Oh, that was even a shorter evening. Charlie, you didn't get the text? My bad, my fault. It's been so long. Didn't update my hadn't updated my phone number. But things are so slow that just sent home straight up. This is that sucks. I was just talking about the bills. That's funny. Not really, but ironic. Oh well. This is what I wanted, right? Nearly 5 years of being homeless. Welcome to the jungle. It's alright. Shit, we had all that time and patience out here in the streets just to get this far. And this, by comparison to that, is nothing. So I'll stress about this more than are we going to get jumped in the middle of the night. You know, I gotta say, over the course of the last few years, I'm taking a look around, and as here, at least in California and locally, more so in Los Angeles, it's just, especially during the lockdown, when things slow down, you know, and it's like, well, if there's no work, there's no work. If there's no people, well, then there's no work. Duh. So many comments, well, you know, they should just still, you know, keep us around and pay us. Over the course of my time working, I've heard that so many times. And in the beginning, you know, it's kind of funny being younger and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, right on, yeah, you should. But, you know, it's just like, no, it's stupid. Because if I had a business, I'd be doing the same thing, you know. Large or small business, I'd be doing the same thing. Why am I going to be needing the work of a few people when only one person can do it? So, not everybody gets it, especially not every young person gets it. Especially nowadays, it's just attention span is that of a goldfish, it seems like. But these devices, it's like they drain their attention span. They can't last anything more than a 15-second clip on the video, and life is associated that way too, so it seems like. Let's walk down Old Town and see what's up. $125 years. I'm not sure, but I think Starleaf is kind of open. Yeah, they are open. There's another place we can go. Of course, today affects paid day. Yeah. Planning for the worst, hoping for the best.
Okay.
That's just...
Okay.
Okay. Oh, man. It's not safe to be out in the streets. Gosh. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Look. Oh, gregarity. Hope you guys got out and vote. They've been reporting that attendance has been extremely low today. And, well, definitely no one's going to the movies, so no one's playing hooky. Maybe just people want to ignore today and put the responsibility on someone else's vote. I don't know. It seems like maybe. I don't know. But I hope you guys did your part. If not, well, then, well, I know Charlie, the comment was, it doesn't matter. It mattered to me ever since I turned 18.